Welcome model enthusiasts, my name is Brian. I'm here today to show you an exciting new product from Riteway Clamping Systems. This is a revolutionary clamping system for us modelers. As you can see, it's a magnetic clamping system. Unlike a C-clamp, there's no twisting action. It self-adjusts for different thicknesses and it makes modeling more pleasurable and your results are more professional. When you get your clamps, it comes in a nice little slide box like this. You can see the clamps comes out like that, and then what you do is you'll take the stabilizer leg and just gently position that under the bottom, and that keeps it from falling over while you're arranging your model. With that, what I want to do here is show you how you can take two different thicknesses of materials and quickly glue them together. Alright, with the Riteway clamping systems, if this is the floor of your building and then this is the wall, you'll position it, take the clamp, the magnets pretty much find each other, push it up against the stops, press down, and just like that I have a perfect edge at a perfect 90-degree angle. One of the nice benefits of using the Riteway clamps is once you have your material in position, you can gently lift up, overcoming the magnetic force, reach for your glue applicator, run a small bead of glue in there, and then gently press down. All right, it's very difficult to do with a conventional C-clamp. Now you just sit there and wait for your walls to dry up. The other nice thing about the Riteway clamping system is the ability to work with different materials. Here's a piece of balsa wood, here's a piece of styrene. We'll just grab a couple more clamps. All right, position your balsa wood, position the styrene. Once again, use the clamps, and just like that, we have a perfect edge at a perfect 90-degree angle. Now the last thing I want to show you is how to use this Riteway clamps to work on internal walls or taller structures. If this is the walls of a building, what I'll do is I'll position this one right here, this one right here, and right here. So now, with hardly any effort at all, I have a perfect seam at a perfect 90-degree angle. Once again, I can just gently overcome the magnetic field, run a bead of glue in there, and gently put it back in place. Also, if you're working on extremely large structures, it's very easy to take the third one and position it just like that. I'm here today to talk to you about a new invention from Riteway Clamping Systems. This product right here is called the T-clamps. They were designed to work in conjunction with the original Riteway clamps. If you're not familiar, the Riteway clamps are a very slick tool for putting together models. Plastic, wood, balsa wood, you name it. And you can see, just like that, we now have a very secure, easy to work with 90-degree corners. Makes it very easy for putting together your models. One of the drawbacks to this system is what happens when you're trying to scratch build something and you want to put an intersecting wall. All right, with the current design, it's very difficult to get in there and do that. So that's why we came up with the T-clamp. With the T-clamps, what we're going to do is just establish a intersecting wall like that. All right, so the process is very simple. Just put the one back leg back there, gently hold your intersecting wall in place, and just like that, with very minimal effort, you now have a nice 90-degree wall that intersects. So it might be a vertical wall like this, a horizontal wall. You might even use it if you're putting a floor into a 2-3 story building. So it's very versatile. So between the two clamps, we think you're going to get extremely precise model builds. It's going to make the whole experience a lot more enjoyable for you. So once again, thank you for your time and happy modeling.
Today we are going to be using Riteway clamps because it is by far the easiest and most efficient way to assemble walls and floors on a structure. We start by taking our two walls here, and as you can see, they only fit together one way, eliminating any mistakes like the texture being on the wrong side. Then we make sure they're lined up. Take our clamp, place one wall on the bottom, and line up the other wall and connect the clamp together. As you can see, the Riteway clamps allow easy application of the glue while the wall is held together at a 90-degree angle. And now we just wait for the glue to dry